you know, Michael Hearn's weight. This guy is a beast. It's so strong. Like, you know, guys, I'm taking off an 11-hour flight and we're lifting already. This is what I love.
All right. Would you say today is about flushing the water out, getting a pump, still burning the calories?
That is what it's all about.
Your elbow?
Yeah.
Yo.
Don't call it out like that, dog.
My first set. I'm 43 years old.
It was so quiet in here.
Click, 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 click. I'm
like,
43
damn.
years old and it's my first set. And I've just come off an 11-hour flight.
And he's dry.
And I'm dry as fuck.
You could have said something else.
Yeah.
It was like his ding-ding hitting the ground.
Yeah, I think a lot of the things, well, whenever you're using the bar, and it's all about tempo and the contraction, muscle contraction. So I like to feel it when I come down, because a lot of the stuff, when I first started lifting, when I used to lift, ego lift,
Great point.
I'll just whack a load of weights on, and all I'll just do is, all I'll be doing is just that. I haven't counted 1 rep yet. This is a rep.
Pay attention, guys. Look at the chest. Look at the activation.
That's reps.
Experience?
It's experience, but also just basically stripping it back down, because you might not be able to lift as heavy. Like, if you go that slow, you can't go as heavy as you'll like to go. And it doesn't look as sexy on a TikTok video, it doesn't look as sexy on an Instagram video, it doesn't look as sexy in a gym if you're known as the strongest guy in your gym, but for actual muscle activation and muscle tissue hypertrophy, wow, it's phenomenal. Strip it down, slow it down.
We all trained like that as kids, though.
Yeah, we did. That's what I'm saying. It's a fact. We're talking about things, the mistakes that we made. So I think when you start to learn the things that you know now, I mean, 42 years, 43 years of training, 44 years of training or so, 32 years of training for me.
4-time world champ.
4 times world champ, not 3 times. 5 times. Inshallah, 5 times. But what I'm saying is that everything comes with experience. The experience that you have as a person, you have to implement. Implementation is the hardest. How easy is it to look at a diet on a piece of paper? Fucking easy, isn't it? How hard is it to implement that diet?
To stay with it.
Exactly.
That's the question. They say
so hard.
And so his point, he learned this over time, and like we said, we both lifted. I come from I was more powerlifting than bodybuilding, even though I was doing both. I loved the powerlifting, and the point was that I was moving through it quickly because of a powerlifting mentality. But when I realized I was stronger than everybody, but not developed, I was like, what am I missing? Oh, slow it down when I'm trying to do this. When I'm trying to do this, maybe I can pick it up, but I've got to go back to this for that work to get the body stimulated. Yes. And they miss that. They think A to B gives you this body.
No, you're not a weightlifter.
That's how you go A to B.
You're not a weightlifter. You're not a weightlifter. You're not a weightlifter. Let's correct that again. You're not a weightlifter. If your aim is body composite gold, you know, and you want to improve your physique, you know, or you're a bodybuilder, it's not about moving a load from point A to point B. It's about how you move that load. I can move a load from point A to point B, but it's the way I implement that sort of repetition and that range of movement. Again, you know, I've never, you know, one thing I love about training with you, Mike, is you do a full rep. You know, I see a lot of bodybuilders that do like that. I don't like that. I'm all about full range of movement. That's kind of more athletic.
Muscle bellies too, so you're filling it all the way out.
That's what I'm saying. So the way the muscle contracts, eccentrically, isometrically, and concentrically, you're utilizing it in a full range of movement thoroughly when you are taking it for a full range of movement. And I think what a lot of people don't understand, I mean, you know, like I said, what do I know? I've only been training for 32 years. It's just about, you just got to try and make sure you make the right choices of exercises. And when we're talking about what are the best exercises, you have to try different exercises to know what's best for you. Because what's best for me might not be best for you. You know, I can tell you four of my favorite chest exercises, but then you go away and try it and be like, okay, well, I don't get that much of a good pump from that. But don't just try it for one session and be like, oh, I don't get a good pump from that.
12 weeks.
Stay 8 to 12 weeks, stay with it, see what sort of changes you make.
It works for you.
Yeah, let's go.
How much you want?
10 reps, then you're going to get out of doing, you know, what's 140 kilograms in pounds? What's that?
A lot.
220.
Like 315?
315. Yeah, you want to get more.
It's how you move it, not
Yeah.
what you move.
It's not exactly that. I mean, I don't go mad heavy. I'll just rather slow the exercise down. And that's something I've learned. And something I've also learned with my age now, and the time that I spent in the gym, is if you're doing a set and you feel that the weight that you selected is too heavy, I used to
Fight yourself.
Yeah.
On going down.
Exactly. Before I wouldn't do that. Ego would get the best of me. I wouldn't allow myself to drop the weight down. I'd be like, no, everybody's watching me. Fuck me, nobody's watching you, Wole.
Yeah. And probably nobody's watching, but that voice in your head,
Yeah.
which is the ego,
Exactly.
is telling you, you can't go down. Why are
No.
you getting weaker? Stop that. Stay
Exactly.
with the bigger weight.
There you go.
That's a big one for you guys.
So big it was.
I think that's one of the biggest where it says the ego lifting.
So big it was
So-
blocking the thing.
What are you guys crying about over there?
Sorry.
Sure, just fucking up the light. That's what.
I'm so
Sir,
big
it's
that
your
I'm
light.
blocking
Light's
the
on,
light.
man.
I'm sorry.
Don't block me again
Don't
from
make
the.
me release the video, sir.
Oh, you gotta post
Ain't
it.
nothing they haven't
What's wrong with
seen.
that video?
You gotta post that video. Then it's.
That's when I pump it out. That's just literally like almost like banging out push-up before you go on stage.
Okay.
You know, this is that's like that muscle contraction, get that quick pump blood in the system before going on stage.
So again, for you guys, just so you know, Wally's here this week getting ready to go on stage at the World Championships. Four-time
World champion.
So he'll be in Vegas. Siegel, man, feed this man on Sunday. What a bagel maniac. Let me do this right now.
Right off the plane, look at him. Good job, Wole. One more, come on. Beautiful.
Someone said there should always be a spotter. I think you guys understand how strong he is.
Oh
They
god.
said there should always be a spotter.
Yeah, so there are people messaging in the chat. Why is there no spotter? Why is there no spotter?
Listen,
They don't understand.
let me just say to you guys here in the chat talking about spotters, when shit gets down in life, who's gonna spot you?
Ooh,
That's the question.
I like that.
Yeah, it's also 2:35, so if he needs a spot on that, he's
That's
gonna
the
dump
problem.
that off his
Put
chest.
my hand in there.
This is a great question, by the way.
What's the question?
Give what Mike does during the off season. And I'm talking about it's so great to give the body a rest because only Mike asked me to define what I mean by rest.
Because what do you think that when you say, yeah, I'm gonna give my body a rest, what does the world say?
What is the
Oh,
rest?
you take 2 months off?
No.
You take 2 weeks off?
No.
But that's what they think,
No,
though.
you
isn't
just
it?
slow it down. Slow things down. So slow things down. Slow down your training. Slow down your steps. Eat more. Sleep more. Drink more water. Just slow things down. Just give the body time to recover. I mean, it's so important. I think recovery is something that we don't pay enough attention to. All of us. I think we just need to slow down. I think like even after.
Is that easy to do?
It's not easy to slow down, but it's something that you've got to kind of program yourself to do. And that's something I want to do when I get finished this competition. That's why I just want to just enjoy life and just do all the things I haven't done, like during like my prep. Just slow things down.
Am I right to say that right now You're 6 days. You're 7 days on the diet. You're 6 days of training, probably 6 days of cardio.
Yeah.
Maybe once or even twice a day on getting these trainings in, plus posing. And so it doesn't give you much time for anything else.
No.
But you're the world champ, so that's that. But would resting be taking the volume from 40 sets to 20 sets?
Yeah.
Would volume
definitely.
be training instead of 6 days, 4 days?
I will never train. Training is something that I love. I love training. So I don't think I'll ever cut back on my training, but the time that I spend in the gym, like the cardio elements, I might pop in the gym, 45 minutes pump, and get it out. So I probably won't cut back on my training completely, but I'll cut back on the amount of cardio that I'm doing. And in regards to even nutrition aspects of things, eat the foods that I miss. You know, the pizzas, the burgers, not every day, but like just those sort of food. You know, I need a spot now.
Yep. Nice. 6, good. 7, yeah. Let's go. Beautiful. Yeah.
Oh. Woo. Alright, let's strip it down.
Hold on. Jeez.
Whoa.
You want a quarter on?
Put a 10 over.
A 10 pound?
Yeah.
Oh, dimer.
Is this what you guys call 10 pound, 5 kilos?
Yeah.
Yup.
He did the European. Did you see that?
I saw him flip it.
From Mexico? Where are you from? The UK?
What's the European?
Mona, help your countryman out.
Well, that shit's gonna face outwards so you can see what you're doing.
What do you mean?
Uh-huh.
These bad boys go in.
Do they?
Oh yeah.
No, I'm kidding, man. I'm just messing with you.
Seriously?
Yeah, it's designed for your fingers to hook.
So that goes like that?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Now you can grab it.
Oh.
Arnold's gonna say no.
I never
Arnold's
knew
gonna
that.
say they have the numbers face out,
That's
show
fine.
everything. I just saw Tom Class talking about
But in
this, and I
reality-
forgot.
Oh.
Tom would put the weights like this.
Oh
Interesting.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fluff
I
it.
forgot when we but if you're lifting it, you know. Yeah, it'd be like that. So when you lift it, you're hearing this.
Oh yeah, that's bad.
That's crazy.
Music to my ears.
I like no noise.
Alright, that's interesting. 260 pound.
Monster.
I got 13 pounds to lose for getting on stage.
How many?
Well, it's 263.
I pulled the carbs completely.
It's always around 10, isn't it?
Yeah.
When the water comes.
Yeah.
And it's such a different, wow, that 10 is,
It's gonna be like,
you're bigger and it's amazing.
you just go from that.
And the day after the show? Crazy.
No.
Oh, it's
yeah.
coming. Day after always looks good.
Yes. You do look a lot better. Good form.
Pretty nice.
It's really nice.
Really
Good form.
nice.
Really nice. Good contraction.
Wally. Appreciate that.
Good contractions. But no, the thing is, something I've learned as well with Mike is rep range is quite a funny thing because I'm very much of a sort of I like that sort of anywhere between 8 to 12 reps, and then anywhere between 15 to 20 reps, and then anywhere between 20 to 30 reps. You know, I'm a rep guy. I love reps. I think it just makes all of the strip it down for me. I'm gonna go for 30 reps. Just a 45 pound. Just 45 pounds. Just get some blood in the system. Literally just bang out 30 reps. Still try and control the weight, but just
We go a little leash off.
that's it.
Yeah, baby. Beautiful.
the vascularity, the size of the chest popping out. Look at that chest.
Look. That's it. That volume there just gets the blood.
What are you saying?
Yeah,
What are you
it's like
saying?
against the
Turn
blood.
around. Come on.
Gets the blood straight into the actual muscle fiber as well, the muscle belly, and it's like before you get on stage, I think the best thing you can do, and this is something I've learned over the years of competing, pump and then squeeze, like you're posing before you get on stage. Squeeze, just keep holding 5 seconds. Squeeze. The muscle get that isometric contraction. Then when you get on stage, you just go. You got the muscle contraction. You got the muscle contraction.
You be always
Everything's there, yeah.
With surge on the posing.
That's it.
Whoa!
Come on, man.
Oh, he's got it. He's got that. I've got this.
It's got the flow.
Oh! Ooh! Ooh! Oh, you don't know about that, Dad.
All right.
Dude, 3-piece. Oh! He's bringing it around. Ooh!
Serge, your turn.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, wait, he's not done.
Wait, 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 wait.
He's done
No,
yet.
he's not done.
He's setting it. He's setting
There you
it.
go. He's gonna crank it in. Bam.
Oh! You know it's gonna come around.
Your turn. Oh.
Oh,
Damn.
oh.
Hell
You
yeah.
know what? You can go home now.
That was like a 12-piece, Serge.
Yeah, he celebrated because he knew he already won.
That's a workout right there.
That's a workout.
Yeah, hell
A
yeah.
lot of people don't realize
It takes a lot.
posing takes a lot out of you.
Oh, yeah.
And one thing I know I'm conscious of is the transition. If you watch big bodybuilders, and I hate this, the transition, and they let their belly just hang out.
Momo.
It's that basic understanding of when you come into this position here, and you go, you give it that, you go to there, and you translate to this, keep it tight, and then you want to go into that twist. That hips want to come a little bit further forward, keep it tight, and then scoop.
Ooh. Keep that waist tucked.
It's important.
Fuck yeah.
What about doing your next exercise? Is that important?
This is flat now.
Now you'll do one warm up here too, right?
Yeah.
Understand the movement, get the body ready for it.
I think up one more.
Up one more.
Okay.
On this next one.
Leave it on the chest.
Yep.
Slow and easy.
Hey.
Yeah, it's easier.
But if you enjoy like sort of like exercises, me and Serge were talking about dumbbell versus barbells. I'm a man of scientific rationale. There's definitely better muscle activation through using dumbbells and barbells, but do you stop using barbells completely? No. You still incorporate barbells into your routine. It's just also incorporate dumbbells into your routine wherever you can, because that's important. The variation of the exercises, so important. Do you like my t-shirt? Baby, don't hurt me.
I think they're
Don't hurt me.
Behind you.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh Jesus Christ. We're lacking my ass.
Violated.
The fact that,
So you were saying when you travel, you raise your calories.
yeah, I raise my calories.
Yeah.
Because of the stress of traveling, for one. For two,
What does the stress have to do? The stress of traveling do to your body that makes more calories important?
because you want to hold on to as much muscle fiber as possible. This is very important, and what you want to do, especially so close to competition, is all the hard work is done. You can see my body's here. You want to just reduce the water weight. If you can reduce the water weight by 10 pounds, that's fantastic. That's the ideal sort of number you want to get to. 10 pound reduce the water weight. The reason why I like to increase my calories is that it's quite stressful taking your luggage from one section to another, walking through the airport. You know, my steps today is probably around 14,000. The stress of traveling, not sleeping, you know, the recovery is not as great. So take all of that into consideration and just, I don't go mad with my calories, but I just increased it by about 1,000 for one day. So it's almost like a refeed day, where you've got a refeed of 1,000 calorie extra on top of what you've already consumed. But my calories, like I said, my cutting calories is still like 3.5. Do you know what I mean? So this week I'll probably drop down to like 3, 2.5. But you've got to take into consideration I'm 260 pounds. My body needs like probably around 3,500 calories to do nothing, just to function. So take all that into consideration. There's a lot of science behind it, isn't it? Scientific rationale is very, very fun.
Here we go.
Let me come forward a bit. Too far back.
Rookie move. Come on now. Look at the difference between how he benches. For all you power lifters that you do maybe one meet in 10 years, look how he's benching. His feet position, his ass position. I'd rather you bench like this. Nice, nice kid.
That's it. Nice and slowly. We'll do another set of 8 on that. It's important that that little pause at the bottom, the isometric contraction, where you take the muscle fiber through, so important. I think a lot of people focus too much on the eccentric loading, which is very important. All the magic happens, but the isometric loading is also very important, especially so close to competition. Just get that. When you're posing, you're sort of isometric loading on the muscle fiber, so they get that isometric loading established. Really good. Oof. Baby, don't hurt me.
I'd rather be open.
Don't hurt me no more.